First tonight, many in the community are still facing issues as after Hurricane Florence, but that's not the only struggle that's impacting Eastern Carolina.
From inflation woes to the opioid crisis and most recently the coronavirus pandemic, there are a lot of issues up against Eastern Carolina. Well, today hundreds of people met to discover resources to help with these issues. News Channel 12 Star Connor is live at the Biblical House of God in New Bern. And with more on this story, and Star, what happened there?
Well, those in attendance tell me that they say that this meeting was truly beneficial to them. They say they feel more empowered and more educated about the resources available for them. Single mother Brittany Rainey says she's going home with more knowledge than what she came in with.
It opened my eyes to a lot of opportunities that I didn't even know that we had in the area, especially like a lot of the grants and things that they were talking about.
The mother of two says she's thankful for the community event Dr. Don Gibson held called the ENC Regional Collaborative on Monday.
They have a lot of resources that I plan to take and use and be able to tap into after this. We can all help each other. It doesn't have to be a competition thing. If we link arms, we can do so much more.
Dr. Gibson provided information about resources available, including mental health, parenting skills, family development, finances, and rebuilding from disasters. Lauren G. Wilson, another attendee, says after Hurricane Florence, more programs and events like this are needed.
Well, through the hurricane, through the pandemic, we still see many people still not able to receive funding. We have persons that homes still needs to be repaired. We have persons that are struggling with paying their bills because of the economic situation that we have going on. But as a community group, we are striving to try to find resources.
Dr. Gibson says some of those in attendance are still waiting on promises that aren't being fulfilled 5 years after Hurricane Florence. She says she's still looking for elected officials to step up and help those in Eastern Carolina.
So I think what we're seeing with people who are still living in FEMA trailers from the last major hurricane that hit us was 5 years ago this year. People who are still living in hotels and motels throughout Eastern North Carolina, but at the same time, houses of worship that are still closed, not from the impacts of COVID-19, but because of Hurricane Florence.
Wilson says there are other needs in the community as well.
And of course, we can't forget the epidemic, the opioid addiction, families struggling with that as well.
Now, Dr. Gibson says that she plans on meeting with state officials to get some help for those in need. Here in Craven County, I'm Star Connor for News Channel 12.